Bell wanted a foul there, but he didn't get one. And Coach Medlin's getting warned by the rest.
Coach Medlin very animated right now, saying, "Why didn't you call for it?"
And he gets warned again. Someone tells me he's not going to get another warning either.
It'll be Comets ball. Javante Long will put it back inbound. Javante Long to Amari Bryant. Coach Medlin, even though they're up by 8, very animated here, thinking there should have been some fouls called. The referees told him twice to calm down. There is a jump ball. Are they going to call foul? What are they doing? The referees have still not motioned anything.
They're calling a foul.
They're calling a foul on number 30 of Dublin. Foul of Dublin. That is his first. And Mutt Cunnington's saying, "Why didn't you call a jump ball here?" So now reverse the decisions of the coaches losing their minds, and this will be Comets ball.
Well, I was thinking the same thing too. I mean, I didn't really see a reach in there. Granted, we're not in the best position on the court, but that looked more like a jump ball to me.
That is 2 straight fouls on number 30 now of Jaquan Dublin.
Man, this thing went downhill since he missed that easy layup.
That's 2 fouls in a row on Dublin. And it'll be Comets ball again. They'll bring it inbounds, led by Javante Long. Long looking for Bell. Jaquan Ross to Freeman. Off the rim and for 3. Big 3, no good.
Yeah, Freeman might have to work on that three-point shot a little bit.
3:50 remaining here in the first half. New players coming in for the Comets.
And the Comets are deploying that strategy Roy Williams likes to use. When he's unhappy with a specific lineup, he'll take all 5 guys out and bring another 5 in.
Justin Bell with the ball. He's got the rock now. They're leading now by 8. This battle continues. Javante Long back to Bell. Bell under 3-man pressure. The Spartans about lost it. Turns it over now. Give it to Weir. Weir for the Spartans. He's let the baseline. Setting it up there. Looking. What a crossover there by Atkinson. Shot for 3 attempt made by Hinton. Off the rim. No good. Comets on the rebound led by Jaquan Ross.
Hinton was wide open, but
Jaquan Ross under 2-man pressure. He turns it back over now to Weir. Weir is there. They crash under the boards. No foul call. Javante Long was the man under the net. And Freeman trying to go for 2. He couldn't get in there, and then coming back as a saving grace was Justin Bell.
That was complete pandemonium right there. I mean, Weir had a good look, but he just kind of fell down trying to put the shot up. And then Freeman misses the dunk. And then, thankfully, he has somebody there to clean up his mess. But that was a very wild sequence for both teams as we have a timeout on the floor, 2:55 left in the half.
We'll be back. Comets basketball, a wild one. Clayton, Triple S on CRN.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together
We make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
What an outstanding game we've got here on CRN. Brandon White, Wesley Outland, Trace Knight running the board, crnsports.org, and the CRN Sports Network coverage of the Granite News 3A in the Varsity Men's Division here at Spartans Arena. This game continues 17-9 with a shot attempt made off the rim made by Hinton. It's no good, set up by Atkinson. Turn it back over to Mason Roosh. Roosh, he gets it, he got fouled. No foul call. No foul. And they're going to turn it over and give it back to the Spartans.
Refs are letting them play tonight, Wesley.
The referees are letting them definitely have it at it. Have at it, boys. The battle for the bypass, as our PA announcer calls it. Rivalry basketball at its best. A shot attempt made. No good there, made by 34 White. Gives it back over to Shepard. Shepard now bringing his flock to the promised land. And back to Parker Tate. It is a backcourt violation on number 4, Elijah Shepard.
That was close.
He didn't realize he did it.
That was really close. It looked like it was maybe his foot wasn't quite across yet, but it's a backcourt violation, and the Spartans have another opportunity to score, but they need to capitalize on it, though. This could very easily be a tie, or they could even have the lead right now if they hit half their shots.
I really don't think he knew that he had gone past the midcourt line there, as we right now have 2 minutes, under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. It's Hinton. Hitting under two-man pressure now, sets it back up now to Atkinson. Atkinson there looking now for 23, juking, jiving of McNeil. Top of the key, down to the other side of the paint. Looking now, throwing it back to Weir, the captain. Weir, big three-man earlier in the game. Now trying to set it up now to Atkinson. Atkinson's not there, he goes to Hinton. Now back to Atkinson, it sounds like a law firm. Add now, and McNeil to the bunch, and that goes in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great shot by McNeil there. Got the separation he needed. It was all alone underneath the rim, but, still 6-point deficit. They got to keep fighting.
Under 80 seconds to play here in the first half. Holding the ball. Medlin, you heard Medlin in my headset. He said animatedly, hold the ball, and then snap that string. Go for it. Whistle, foul. What are they going to call it on? I think it's going to be on the Comets.
It's on Sanders.
Foul on Sanders, number 20, Elijah Sanders for the Comets. And that's his second.
Well, they did a good job of not holding on to the ball there.
Turns it over now to the Spartans. Throwing it deep to Atkinson. Now back to Hinton. Now back to Weir. Weir's there. Juking, jiving at midcourt. Oh, what do you call that as a midcourt violation?
No, I would have thought. Because he doesn't have possession. Now your team has possession.
That's right. Bouncing off the backboard, though. No good. Give it back down to Jalen White. They're going to call jump ball.
Yeah.
Jump ball, and it'll be now the Comets' ball.
Well, that definitely ended up in their favor, but
and we have under a minute left to go in the first half.
Yeah, we saw that on the other end. That one, the one we saw earlier on the other end of the court, looked like more of a jump ball than that was. But I'm not an official. I'm just a commentator, and we are just watching it all unfold and relaying what we see back to you.
For sure, 17-11, a 6-point lead now. Shepard sets back up to Roosh. Roosh now under the basket. Down to Sanders looking for three. Was Parker Tate. Thought better was Shepard. Shepard three. Tate for three. Nails it. Parker Tate on the field goal.
And all that, there looked like there may have been a missed charge there too. So it's boys have at it.
Have at it, boys. Turn it over to Atkinson. You can use boys have at it at Donovan now. What a shot there made by Hinton and one. He's there into the basket.
Hinton, the smallest guy on the court, up against Sanders, one of the biggest guys on the court. 5 seconds remaining.
What a first half we've got. Another attempt for three, and that's the horn. That's the first. Another shot off the backboard attempt by number 2, Weir. And that, wow, what a game.
That was a very entertaining first half. The Comets were in control for all of it, but it just seemed like the Spartans are just right there ready to pounce.
It's rival basketball, like I said, the battle of the bypass.
Just gets in your head.
Battle of the bypass, the battle of JoCos. Smithfield-Selma Spartans, the Clayton Comets, a rivalry that goes back to my alumni days. Back in 2002 graduated, or 2003. Also to my colleague and our co-founder and friend Trey Snide, who graduated from Clayton. And even before then, years and years have passed. This is by the way, 50th year, the 50th anniversary of the Triple S High School and their alumni, the 50th anniversary of the alumni students, and 50 years of Smithfield-Selma Spartan sports.
Yeah, we're going to get a little special ceremony here at halftime to celebrate the alumni. We had one of those ceremonies earlier this evening, so it's always great to see, any kind of school pay tribute to those
one of the original
one
of the original baseball coaches from 50 years ago, Jack Temple, is present here for this as they acknowledge players from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Coach Marlon Lee, alumni of Triple S, head coach for the Lady Comets. He's also here. He told us at the Garner Showcase last week on Saturday that this was a special game for him too.
Yep, and now that he's not coaching the Lady Comets anymore the rest of this evening, he could sit back and cheer for both sides, so to speak.
We are at halftime. Oh, and what a halftime it is. What a game it is here tonight. Thundering and storming outside, but right now it is a barn burner inside Spartans Arena. And this is just some of the many great games that we've got coming for you on the CRN Sports Network. Man, I'll tell you what, the coverage will continue into next week. You want to be a part of it. The atmosphere, for sure, electric here. Next Tuesday night, January 28th, West Johnston on the road at Clayton. Clayton hosts the West Johnston Wildcats. That's a conference game. You don't want to miss that. That'll begin at 6 o'clock with the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off on CRN Live from Jeff Adams Gymnasium. Then next Friday night, Trey Snide, Brandon White, myself, Wesley Outland, will be at Clayton for the game against the South Johnston Trojans, another great varsity game. And then we prepare for our new endeavor as the flagship network to the Raleigh Firebirds in their quest of the Basketball League National Championship, the Indianapolis Express. That will be on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, we make the trip to Owensboro, Kentucky for the Firebirds taking on the Thoroughbreds. 4 basketball broadcasts next week on CRN Sports Network. Brandon White.
Yeah, we're getting busy over here. Things are happening with CRN Sports.
Definitely getting busy for sure. We are at halftime. Man, what can we say about the first half of play? I mean, it's a typical rival basketball game.
And one thing we can say for sure is that the Comets are not playing their best basketball right now. They could be doing so much better on both sides of the court, but they just haven't been able to make the shots fall. I mean, Freeman had the missed dunk over there. It's not really been a good half of basketball for them, but at the same time, the Spartans have had a lot of missed opportunities as well. We said a couple times during the broadcast that they could actually be leading this game right now if they were more accurate with their shot selection, but it's not happening for them right now, and they're going to have to tweak that if they want to overtake the Comets and pull off what would be a very massive upset right here.
For sure, yes.
And I just got to think what Medlin's saying to his guys in the locker room now. I mean, he's got to be furious with them because this is a 1-15 team that is only 7 points away from tying and 8 points away from leading you guys who you've won 15 games this year.
But again, it is rival basketball.
Yeah.
And with it being that rival basketball, anything can and will happen. We're underway in the Carolina Security Consultants halftime report. It is 20-13. Comets here at Spartans Arena up by 7. Quick radio timeout, and then me and Brandon will assess more of halftime in the first half. Comets up 20-13. This is Comets basketball on CRN. It's a new season and a quest for the national championship in the Basketball League for the Raleigh Firebirds, the new professional basketball team in the Triangle. And the CRN Sports Network is proud to be the official flagship network of the Firebirds. Coverage begins next Saturday, February 1st, with CRN Network from Indianapolis, Indiana, as the Raleigh Firebirds travel to take on the Indy Express. And then Game 2 is on Sunday, February 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday, basketball between the Owensboro Thoroughbreds and your Raleigh Firebirds. Be there live. Simulcast coverage is available on CRN Sports Network. Follow us at crnsports.org.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Jamie a call, 336-412-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you. Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Back here inside Spartans Arena, the Carolina Security Consultants halftime report continues, and the alumni of players from the last 5 decades, 50 years for alumni in the Triple S and the Smithfield-Selma Spartans now being acknowledged, and we know, I believe coming up next is going to be
the 90s.
The 1990s, definitely. And I believe Coach Marlon Lee will also be making his way here. This is a special moment. Again, not only being the head coach for the longtime Lady Comets, but being an alumni of the Triple S Spartans. And he said that this was a very special time for him as well.
Yep, there he is right now, coming out the 5th guy in line. Like we were talking about earlier, he can enjoy this moment now because he doesn't have to go out and beat his alma mater anymore. He is being celebrated as an alumni of a school that has a very long, proud history to it. So, it's like I said, it's real great.